What's up, everybody? Today, I'm taking you on an epic journey through Colombia, one of the most beautiful and surprising countries on Earth. We're about to explore jaw-dropping beaches, vibrant cities, and a culture so rich you'll want to book a flight by the end of this video. This isn't just a travel vlog, it's a challenge to see Colombia with fresh eyes. I've hunted down the 7 most mind-blowing destinations, from the Caribbean coast to the high Andes. Get ready for ancient history, wild nature, and modern innovation, all in one country. Buckle up because this adventure will change how you see Colombia forever. Let's dive in. First stop, Cartagena. Nestled on Colombia's Caribbean coast, this city is a feast for the senses and a true explosion of color. From the moment you arrive, Cartagena's energy is impossible to ignore. The city's old stone walls, built centuries ago to protect it from pirates, now encircle a vibrant world that feels like it's straight out of a dream. This city is a living rainbow, with every street bursting with color. The colonial buildings are painted in every shade imaginable: turquoise, coral, sunflower yellow, and deep blue, making every stroll feel like you're walking through an artist's palette. Even the doors and window frames are works of art, each one unique and full of character. The walled city is a maze of colonial buildings, balconies overflowing with flowers and music drifting through the air. You'll hear the sounds of street musicians playing traditional cumbia and vallenato, their melodies echoing off the cobblestones. The scent of blooming bougainvillea mixes with the salty sea breeze, creating an atmosphere that's both romantic and electric. Every corner is a photo op, and the energy here is contagious. Tourists and locals alike fill the streets, snapping photos, laughing, and soaking up the city's infectious spirit. It's the kind of place where you can't help but smile, swept up in the rhythm of daily life. Locals are proud, friendly, and always ready to share a story. Whether you're chatting with a street vendor or a shop owner, you'll find that Cartagena's people are as warm and colorful as the city itself. Their pride in their heritage shines through in every conversation, and their hospitality makes you feel instantly at home. At night, Cartagena transforms. Plazas fill with salsa music, and the Getsemani neighborhood comes alive with street art and nightlife. The city pulses with energy as locals and visitors dance under the stars, and the walls become canvases for bold, expressive murals. It's a celebration of creativity and community that lasts until dawn. The murals here are massive, telling the city's story in color and creativity. Each one is a tribute to Cartagena's history, struggles, and triumphs, depicting everything from legendary heroes to everyday life. Watching artists at work, you realize that art isn't just decoration here, it's a living, breathing part of the city's identity. Street food is a must. Arepas de huevo and fresh tropical fruit from palenqueras are unforgettable. The palenqueras, dressed in their iconic bright dresses, balance baskets of fruit on their heads and offer a taste of Cartagena's Afro-Caribbean heritage. Every bite is a burst of flavor, from sweet mango to savory, golden arepas. We took a boat to the Rosario Islands, crystal clear water, white sand, and perfect snorkeling. Just a short ride from the city, these islands are a tropical paradise where you can swim with colorful fish, relax on powdery beaches, and soak up the sun. It's the perfect escape from the city's buzz, yet close enough to feel like part of Cartagena's magic. Cartagena is the ultimate mix of history, art, food, and Caribbean paradise. It's a place where centuries-old forts stand beside modern cafes, where every meal is a celebration, and where the past and present blend seamlessly. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for adventure, Cartagena has something for everyone. It's a city that grabs you and doesn't let go. The more you explore, the more you discover hidden courtyards, secret rooftop bars, and unexpected moments of beauty around every corner. Cartagena's charm is irresistible, and it's easy to lose track of time wandering its enchanting streets. If you ever get the chance, you have to come here. Cartagena is more than just a destination. It's an experience that stays with you long after you leave. The colors, the music, the people, and the sea all combine to create memories you'll never forget. But we're just getting started. Our next stop is a city with a legendary transformation. Get ready for a journey that will surprise and inspire you as we continue exploring the heart and soul of Colombia. Welcome to Medellin, the city of eternal spring, famous for its perfect weather, where the sun seems to shine just a little brighter and the air is always fresh. But Medellin is so much more than just a place with a pleasant climate. It's a city with a story that's both heartbreaking and incredibly inspiring, a place that has transformed itself in ways few could have imagined. Not long ago, Medellin was known around the world for all the wrong reasons. Headlines spoke of violence, fear, and a city struggling to find hope. But today, Medellin is celebrated for its remarkable comeback, a true urban renaissance. The streets that were once empty after dark are now alive with people, music, and laughter. Modern infrastructure, bustling markets, and vibrant street art have replaced the shadows of the past. Once known for danger, Medellin is now a hub of innovation and hope. The city has become a model for urban transformation, winning international awards for its social programs and creative solutions. Walking through downtown, you can feel the sense of safety and optimism that fills the air. Locals and visitors alike stroll the streets, enjoying the city's new energy. The city sits in a lush valley, surrounded by green mountains and filled with parks. Medellin's natural beauty is everywhere you look. Rolling hills, blooming flowers, and public gardens that invite everyone to relax and connect with nature. These green spaces are more than just pretty, they're a symbol of the city's commitment to creating a better quality of life for its people. Medellin's metro cable connects hillside neighborhoods to the city, symbolizing real social change. This innovative cable car system isn't just a way to get around, it's a lifeline that links communities once isolated by geography and poverty. Riding the metro cable, you see breathtaking views and get a sense of how the city is bridging divides both literally and figuratively. We rode it to Comuna 13, once infamous, now a canvas of murals and music. This neighborhood, once feared, is now famous for its street art, open-air escalators, and the powerful stories told by its residents. Every wall bursts with color, every corner echoes with the sounds of hip-hop and salsa, and every mural tells a story of resilience and hope. The transformation here is inspiring. Art, breakdancers, and local guides share stories of resilience. Young performers spin and leap, turning the streets into a stage, while guides, many of whom grew up here, share first-hand accounts of how their community overcame adversity. It's a living testament to the power of creativity and community spirit. Medellin's energy is electric, and the people are proud of their progress. There's a contagious optimism here, a sense that anything is possible. Locals greet you with warm smiles and are eager to share their city's story. Festivals, parades, and spontaneous celebrations fill the streets, making every day feel like a special occasion. In El Poblado, trendy cafes and nightlife show the city's modern side. This neighborhood buzzes with energy after dark, offering everything from gourmet coffee shops to lively bars and nightclubs. It's a favorite spot for both locals and travelers, and a perfect example of how Medellin blends tradition with innovation. We visited Botero Plaza, filled with giant, playful sculptures by Colombia's most famous artist. The oversized bronze figures by Fernando Botero are whimsical and bold, inviting everyone to touch, climb, and take photos. The plaza is a celebration of art in public spaces, and a reminder of Medellin's creative spirit. Medellin shattered my expectations, a city that faces its past and builds a bright future. It's a place where history is acknowledged, but not allowed to define what comes next. The people here have chosen hope over fear, and their determination is visible in every corner of the city. Next up, Colombia's high-altitude capital, Bogotá. Get ready to discover another side of this incredible country, where history, culture, and adventure await at every turn. Welcome to Bogotá, Colombia's sprawling capital city, dramatically perched over 8,600 feet above sea level in the heart of the Andes Mountains. Up here, the air is crisp, the clouds feel close enough to touch, and the city stretches out in every direction, framed by rugged peaks. Bogotá isn't just high in altitude, it's high in energy, culture, and surprises at every turn. Our journey begins in La Candelaria, the city's historic heart. This district is a maze of narrow cobblestone streets lined with vibrant colonial buildings, each one painted in bold colors that seem to glow in the mountain sunlight. Here, you'll find centuries-old churches, quirky museums, and cozy cafes tucked into every corner. The bohemian spirit is alive. Artists, students, and musicians fill the plazas, giving the neighborhood a creative pulse. One of Bogotá's true treasures is the Gold Museum, or Museo del Oro. Stepping inside feels like entering a vault of history. Thousands of dazzling gold artifacts, some dating back thousands of years, each crafted by ancient hands. Every piece tells a story of Colombia's indigenous cultures, their myths, and their mastery of metalwork. It's a place that leaves you in awe of the country's rich heritage. But Bogotá isn't just about the past. The city pulses with creativity. And nowhere is that more obvious than in its street art. Massive murals and colorful graffiti transform entire neighborhoods into open-air galleries. Local artists use walls as their canvas, telling stories of hope, struggle, and identity. Walking these streets, you feel the city's soul in every brushstroke. For a true Bogotá experience, we decided to climb Monserrate, the iconic mountain that towers over the city. The hike is steep and challenging, but every step is rewarded with breathtaking views and a sense of accomplishment. Locals and visitors alike make the pilgrimage, some for the view, others for the historic church at the summit. At the top, the city unfolds beneath you. A sprawling sea of red rooftops, modern towers, and green parks, all set against the dramatic backdrop of the Andes. From up here, Bogotá feels endless, alive with stories and possibilities. Back down in the city, we dove into the chaos and color of Paloquemao Market. This place is a feast for the senses, vendors shouting the scent of fresh flowers and stalls overflowing with exotic fruits you've never seen before. It's the perfect spot to experience Bogotá's daily life and sample the flavors that make Colombian cuisine so unique. Of course, we couldn't leave without tasting ajiaco, Bogotá's signature dish. This hearty chicken and potato soup is rich, comforting, and perfect for the city's cool mountain climate. Every spoonful warms you up and connects you to the city's traditions. Bogotá is a city of contrasts, where centuries-old churches stand beside sleek skyscrapers and tranquil plazas give way to bustling avenues. It's a place where history and modernity collide, creating a dynamic, ever-changing cityscape. Every corner holds something unexpected, from spontaneous street performances to hidden art galleries. Bogotá is complex, fascinating, and always full of surprises, but our adventure doesn't end here. Now, we're leaving the high-altitude city behind and heading into Colombia's wild, untamed jungle, ready for the next chapter of discovery. We've left the city behind for Tayrona National Park, where jungle meets the Caribbean Sea. Getting here means hiking through dense rainforest with the sounds of monkeys and birds all around. The beaches are wild and untouched, framed by ancient boulders and golden sand. At Cabo San Juan, we slept in hammocks above the sea, an unforgettable experience. Sunrise here is pure magic, colors lighting up the sky over the water. Tayrona is alive with wildlife, howler monkeys, iguanas, and rare birds. The park is sacred to indigenous communities, adding a spiritual energy to the landscape. It's a place that humbles you, reminding you of nature's power and beauty. Leaving is hard, but our next stop is Colombia's coffee heartland. Welcome to the Coffee Triangle. Rolling green hills, endless coffee plants, and the smell of fresh brews everywhere. We stayed on a traditional coffee farm, learning to pick, process, and taste coffee from bean to cup. It's hard work, but you gain a new respect for every sip. The tasting, called cupping, reveals flavors you never knew coffee could have. Salento, a colorful town in the region, is the perfect place to relax and soak in the vibe. We rode a vintage jeep to the Cocora Valley, home to the world's tallest palm trees. Hiking among these giants feels like stepping into another world. The Coffee Triangle is the perfect blend of culture, nature, and of course, incredible coffee. Next, we're heading to a Caribbean island that looks unreal. We've landed on San Andres, a Caribbean island with water so clear it looks fake. The sea of 7 colors is real, turquoise, blue, and green as far as you can see. We explored the island by golf cart, reggae music in the air, and palm trees everywhere. Snorkeling here is next-level vibrant coral reefs, schools of tropical fish, and even sea turtles. Johnny Cay and El Aquario are must-visits. White sand, shallow water, and fish swimming right up to you. The island's culture is a unique blend of Colombian, English, and African influences. San Andres is the ultimate place to disconnect and recharge. One last stop. Let's travel back in time. Our final destination, Villa de Leyva, a perfectly preserved colonial town in the mountains. The massive Plaza Mayor, cobblestone streets, and whitewashed buildings feel frozen in time. Every corner is a photo op, and the peaceful atmosphere is a world away from the big cities. The area is famous for fossils. Millions of years ago, this was all underwater. We saw a giant Kronosaurus fossil and visited the surreal terracotta house, a giant clay home. The blue pools outside town are a stunning, unexpected sight. Evenings here are magical, lights in the plaza, mountain air, and a sense of history all around. Villa de Leyva is the perfect ending to our Colombian adventure. That's a wrap on our Colombian adventure. We explored 7 incredible places, from rainbow cities to wild jungles and timeless towns. Colombia is beautiful, diverse, and full of surprises. I challenge you. Add Colombia to your travel bucket list. The landscapes, culture, and people will blow you away. Which spot would you visit first? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, subscribe, and share with your travel buddy. Until next time, keep exploring. Let me know if you need further tightening or adjustments.